have tiny epic zombies.
Ooh, they are very tiny.
We've played a lot of tiny
Tis the
epic
season.
games on this show. And this is, I think, the only one we haven't played on the show. Dustin's gonna teach us how to play this one. Take it away, Dustin.
Woo! So I'm a zombie. We're
I
just
eat
going
a pizza
to
roll.
start off with that. And everybody else is going to be survivors today. As you can see, we are in the mall. And this intrepid team of survivors is going to have to complete their objectives on the right side of the screen.
These be by the food court.
Is there a food court? I don't see the food court. This is a shitty mall. They
There's
don't
no
have
food court?
Where's the Sbarro?
No, they got cops
They got
instead of Sbarro.
They got a coffee shop.
You guys start off in the courtyard, which you will be defending from my zombie onslaught invasion. As you can see, there's surrounding stores, each one containing 3 rooms within the store. So these zombies are coming in. We'll just set up, go over the flow of the map. So the corner stores are going to be like the main entrance, and they're going to like weave in and like follow these paths into the main courtyard here.
Okay.
As they get added in, we'll go over more on that later. So each human is going to have a turn, and on their turn, they will they will have to move 3 times, unless they activate an ability that makes them stop. But normally, everybody's going to move 3 times. And after each stop, you have some options. You can kill a zombie, use a room ability, and collect any items from the store. What that means is, if you come out here, it's 1, 2 moves into this room.
Right, because there's
Yes,
a
there's
space right there.
I
You had
see,
to
I
walk
see.
through.
4, and then the middle. So it takes 2 to get out of the courtyard. Into a store here. When you move, it has to be to an adjacent room, like via the walls touching or something. So like you can go here to here or here to here.
The walls are
basically.
assumed to be decayed from zombies eating through them. So
Yeah.
you can find a path through any adjacent wall.
Right. But you can't move from like here to like over here or something like that.
Because there's a gap.
There's a gap.
Okay, so we're going full Kool-Aid Man on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yes. So after you move, you got your actions. So if you enter a room with a zombie, you have to perform a melee attack to kill it. To do that, you're going to roll this here fancy melee die. It's got a couple die options on it. We've got lose 2 health, lose 1 health. You just kill the zombie, nothing special happens. And that's you losing the health, not the zombie.
The zombie dies no
He just
matter
dies. And then this is the overkill icon. It's a little green splat. That, you kill the zombie and you get a free move and another activate somewhere else.
what. But that's optional.
That's optional.
Yeah.
Does your hair go blonde and spiky too?
If you want to,
All right.
hell yeah. You can also perform a ranged attack by decreasing your ammo by 1 point and killing a zombie in an adjacent room.
I zoomed in
Oh
on
wow, look at that.
you bored. Oh,
So-
there you go.
So you start up with 9 ammo and 0 wounds. The wounds is a little plus. So if those icons ever intersect or meet, you die, basically.
You get eaten
overrun.
alive.
You get eaten alive, and then you become a zombie. So flip that card over, David.
Hapachow!
You become a zombie,
Oh no!
and then you become part of my zombie force that will then go to me, and then I get to use the zombie side abilities against you. So you don't want to die.
Yeah.
You got 2 lives down here, so if you do die,
Oh, you get to respawn.
you guys got 2 respawns. So 2 of you can die once.
Without us losing.
Yeah, but then the 3rd one dies, or your barricade ever gets broken, you'll lose. If your barricade ever gets down to 0,
We lose
you
the
lose one of your survivors as well. So you would that's your 2 attack things.
You're
Then
doing really good at that.
I'm trying.
after you've performed your zombie attack, if you would like, if there's any icons on your current location, you can activate them.
Dustin's trying so hard.
I'm trying, guys.
I'm paying
I'm paying
attention.
attention. I got this. I got this.
So let's
Kill
find
zombie, don't
something.
die.
So for instance here, let's say I move there and I don't want to kill that zombie, but I wanted to activate that. Well, I can't because there's a zombie in the store. All right, if there's any zombies in the store, you can't pick up tokens, you can't activate anything on the card.
So that actually makes a lot of sense because otherwise, why wouldn't you just avoid the
Killing
zombies?
zombies.
You can see
Exactly.
where they are.
Right.
Yeah, so you would need to kill the zombie first,
And then you can do stuff.
and then you can pick up the token or use this
Whoa.
ability here. Like this one is gain one ammo. And there's a couple different icons here. So we've got the old runny guy. That means you can just keep on doing your normal turn, move again. There's a little stop hand. That means you have to stop all further movement. If you have any other movement and you take that ability, like it's gone. And then there's a secret passage, which is a little orange
I saw
square.
one. There's
with-
one.
Yeah, so you can take, if there's no zombies in the store, you can use that and go from one to the other one.
And no zombies in your current location. You can go from a zombieless location to a zombied location with the secret passageway?
Let's
or do
see.
you have to have cleared out
so.
both sides?
The room is considered adjacent to any other room with a secret passage for movement purposes only, not ranged attacks or other effects. Secret passages are only usable by human players. So yeah, so you can go
Yes.
into a room or a store with a zombie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can also go to this one here. There's these little boxes. There's 1 and 2 crate. You can come and use an action to take one of these and put it on your character card. And then if you bring it back to the main area here, you get to increase your barricade by 2. And you get to draw a card from the supply deck, which is over there, which is items and backpack stuff.
So is that what would be considered
Why is that upside down?
how you repair? Is
That is a way for anybody without an ability to repair is to get these supplies and bring them back to repair the barricade. But you also get some sort of item out of it too.
okay.
On your turn, I'm going to go ahead and deal these out. Do not look at these. These are your search cards. At the end of your turn, after you've performed all your moves, you will search the current store you're in, look at the card that I've given you, and then place it down beside the store. All right, and then so that's one of the actions you can do is pick up any items that are left beside the store after you've moved on one of these without zombies in it. Okay, so those are just, you searched, you can't pick it up yet. Somebody else could come by and pick it up on their turn, but you have to wait till next turn to be able to pick that item up.
And if the icon on that card matches the icon on the store,
On your store,
more
make
zombies spawn.
it's a horde event.
Well,
basically.
that's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my horde event goes up, and it activates different abilities and makes me more powerful.
You're a scientist zombie.
Yeah, no,
Does
it's
that mean
bad
you're a
for you.
smart zombie?
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over my abilities real quick.
Okay.
If no zombies are killed on a player's turn, add 1 additional zombie after searching the store.
That's bad. We gotta kill zombies then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
you
my
do.
whole strategy is not killing zombies to heal.
Oh, and Dustin gets a turn after every one of our turns.
Yes.
Two.
Yes, it'll go player, me, player, me, player, me. And then we'll just keep going like that until,
Because he's a cheater. That's why.
hell yeah.
It sucks.
Listen,
All right, so after you reveal and place your search card down in the room, it becomes my turn as the zombie overlord. And I'm going to check for noise, like we said. If that happens, it triggers a horde event.
Extra bad.
Yes. And then I get to add new zombies. I add 2 zombies to a single store, or I can split them up between the 2 stores that have the icon that was shown. So if
On
it's
the card,
the orange, I could add 2 zombies here, 2 zombies here, or I could add 1 and 1. Right? And I have to add from the lowest number to the highest number rooms. So if you look on them, there's a 1, 2, and a 3. That's basically the entrances that they have to follow.
And only one zombie on each space.
Yes, zombies. If you're ever in a zone with a zombie, like a zombie gets placed on your zone, you're not moving into it to attack it, you take 1 wound.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Also, if he has to place a zombie on a store that's already full of zombies, he moves to the next space to fill zombies in, which could be, like, if it's in a corner, it'd be then
Yeah.
this one. And then if it's this one, It goes into the store.
and I can start doing damage to your
Damages
barricade.
our barricade.
So you want to keep these ones are the main ones you want to keep clear, just because they're the closest to your barricade.
Yeah.
No-
The center.
Not these ones?
These two. Yeah.
Okay.
All four corners
These are
orthogonally.
The four central stores.
Bleeding out. If I'm ever needing to add a zombie, but there aren't any zombies to add, the person with the highest health takes one wound.
The player with the least amount of wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Player with the fewest wounds. And overrun. Overrun's basically if a zombie is ever added into the same room as an item meeple, that human is overrun. They immediately take 1 health. And if it's on your next turn, you have to move out of the room. You can't attack it first. You've got to move out, and that's it.
Okay. And they're called item meeples because they're made of plastic, but they have little holes in their hands, so that when you pick up weapons, you can equip them with a weapon.
That's
Oh
cool.
hell yeah! They're basically amazing.
Whoever designed this was eating their Wheaties that morning.
All right, I think we're good.
Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you want to spend more time with us, do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, head on over to twitch.tv/BNB Tabletop and give us a follow there. We play board games live every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Time on a show we call The Board and Barrel. And we like to keep things interactive. You guys can influence what happens throughout the course of a game with our Buff and Nerf house rules. You can also make predictions on how things are going to pan out, play virtual bingo for a chance to win a free board game of your own, and heckle us and stuff from the chat. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you Sunday night.